Today I'm going to be showing you guys my new and updated control settings. If you guys didn't know already, I, I you know how I was playing on a fast sensitivity that works for that makes me move like PC. Well, guess what? I finally decided to switch to low sensitivity. And if you guys didn't know about slow sense, you could actually try slow sensitivities because it's actually way better than fast sensitivities. For for building, editing, piece control, and and even in wait and even aiming. So I now got my settings and I finally found the best one. So no matter what platform you play on, whether it's PC, console, mobile, on controller, even Nintendo Switch, these settings will make you move like Prime Peterbot on controller. And you're never gonna be the allegations either. And real quick, I'm gonna be showing you guys some training to see how it to see how these settings to see how the settings are so good. And I'm gonna be showing you guys some tips on how to remove input delay. And no, I'm not gonna tell you to just turn off replays. And I'm gonna go over every single step and I'm gonna tell you what to turn on and what to turn off. All right. Well, let's get into the video. Oh my god. Oh my god. Full piece. Oh my. I watched this. Um, watch this. Watch this. Oh, in my box. Watch this. In my box. Alright. Alright, now let's get into the best slow sensitivities. Alright. Alright, for my brightness, I have this on 146. User interface contrast off. Colorblind on Prototype 2. This helps you see through storm. Motion blur, have this off, and user interface parallax, have this off. Show FPS, I have this on. The report performance, I have this off. My main I mean, here's my audio settings because it doesn't really matter here. Subtitles have these all off for less delay. Real-life sound effects have this on. Here's my communication tab. Communication settings, I mean, if you want to copy them. Alright, matchmaking region. Make sure you're using the right matchmaking region. It's based on where you live. For me, it shows auto, but I actually have this on NA East because I live in New York. But my ping gets really high, so I just have this on auto. If your ping is high, then have it on auto. Right, my language, I have this on default. Talisman, I have this on. Auto open doors on. Mantle activation, hold jump. Herder activation, hold forward. Combat settings, hold swap pickup. You, you want this off. ADS, have this on wild held. Because when you put it to toggle, when you press your right trigger once, it just stays. You just aim down. It just it just ADS automatically. So yeah, always have this on wild hell. Mark danger when ADS. I have this on. Auto pickup weapons on. Swap fire buttons for pump and dump. I have this off. Preferred item slots. Always keep your shotgun on the first slot and AR in the second. Auto sort consumables to the right. Have this on. Simple build. Have this off. Reset building choice. Have this on. Turbo building. Have this on. Editing. Simple edit. I have this off. Disable pre-edit options. Have this on. Auto confirm edits. Have this on both. Here's my extra game options. Have both of the FOVs to the highest. Replays, I already told you I'm not going over this. Here's my HUD set. One of my HUD settings. Alright. Reticle, have this on unless you use a custom crosshair. Reticle ammo indicator, have all these four off. Damage numbers on list. Reticle damage feedback on here only. Damage number scale at 125%. HUD scale at 76. And here's all my HUD settings. Gyro, have these all off. Keyboard and mouse settings, have these all off. If you don't play on keyboard and mouse, and sync for the keybinds. Now for the controller settings, have all these four off and only turn on build immediately build pro. Edit hold time lowest, simple edit hold time lowest, slide hold time lowest. Reset camera access on both. Reset camera time to the lowest, vibration feature off. Quick weapon custom only. Shield diamond delay off. Toggle bravery is on none. Instant toggle off and bucket group on both. Alright. Now for my sensitivity. For look sensitivity 5, aim sensitivity 10. If you want to change these, turn user advance off, and you could change these settings if you want. You could just change it so look in ADS sense. But always turn use advanced options back on. Build mode on 2.0, edit mode on 2.0, first person on 0. First person mode on 0.84. Use advanced options, always have this on. Now the advanced look sensitivity 43 with no boost ramp time, instant boost with building, have this on. ADS, have the horizontal speed on 3, vertical speed on 9 with the 7 boost. ADS turning boost ramp time is on 0.15. Scope speed on 0.84, same for the first person mode. That way you can hit every single shot. People will call you a cheater. especially at far range aim. Look dampening time on 0, look input curve on linear, both of the aim assists at 100. 7.5 dead zone, I have trigger stops. That's why I have this on 100%. But if you don't use trigger stops, have the L2 and R2 release at 25%. Then have that or 20 between 20 between 25, 20, 15, or 10. But if you have no delay, you can try 5 and 5. Wait. Alright, and last but not least, my binds. I'm gonna scroll through these really, really fast. You can copy what we need. Alright. And that's all my settings. Now for tips on how to remove input delay. Tip 1. Always play with your controller plugged in. Because when you play with your controller not plugged in, there is a ton of input delay. Tip 2, play on a monitor. If you're playing Fortnite on a 40-inch TV, then all that's a ton of input delay. The last is going to be in your in-game settings. Go into your settings and turn on 120 FPS mode, and also turn off motion blur, like I said while I was showing the full settings. But yeah. And tip 4, stop using. Hold on. You wear skins and pickaxes with less animations on them. I'm gonna show you some examples of skins with less animations. All right. Here's some examples. The black and white superhero skin, the OG skin, which is the aerial assault trooper. That's the skin Jarvie has. Click skin and spark skin and a crystal skin. And these are some non-examples of skins with animations. I mean, some of the skins that has with the battle passes doesn't actually have the animations on them, but here are actual non-examples. All right, all right. For my next and final tip is super 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 important, which is practicing in slow motion. It might seem stupid, but if you do this, you are going to have no delay possible. So yeah, this is actually the best way to remove your input delay. and it takes practice. Oh, but if it's too slow for you, if it's too slow for you, then then you can put it up to like 0.9, but don't go but don't go to the fast don't go to but don't go to one of these speeds because it can actually gives you lots of delay and you might miss lots of edits. So yeah, always have this on slow motion. But if it's too fast for you, then just raise it. If it's too hold on, if it's too slow, if it's too hold on, if it's too slow, rate let make it a little higher. If it's too fast, look hold on. If it's too fast, lower it. If it's too slow, raise it until you find the best one. So yeah, that's all my tips on how to remove input delay. If this helped, make sure to like, subscribe, and and once again, thank you guys for 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 300 subscribers. It really helped. It really helped me a lot. Let's see if we can make it to 500 subscribers. And and if you guys didn't know, once I hit 500 subscribers, I'm gonna be doing a face reveal. But you guys need to like and subscribe. And and a way to do it fast is for you guys to like and subscribe. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if that helped, and and, and comment what other things that I should teach you guys that I should teach you guys next. All right. Peace out.